This tiny strip of water may look small, but it controls a huge part of the world and economy.
It's just a narrow passage, yet billions of dollars depend on it every single day. Think of it like a global oil highway, ships carrying energy for the entire planet. Around 1/5 of the world's oil passes through here. That's massive. If something goes wrong here, your fuel prices can rise almost instantly. Now imagine this route suddenly blocked. Everything starts to panic.
As you can see, there's nothing left. And according to these signs, we shouldn't expect anything soon.
Prices rise everywhere, from fuel to food to daily essentials.
And suddenly, your wallet starts to feel the pressure.
This strait sits between key countries, making it geopolitically sensitive.
Military presence here is constant because the stakes are extremely high. Even small conflicts here can trigger global economic reactions.
Markets don't wait. Oil prices react within hours of any threat.
And when oil rises, stock markets often fall into fear. Factories cut production because energy becomes expensive. And when production drops, jobs can be at risk.
This is how one narrow strait can shake the entire global economy. This is called a choke point, where a small space controls a massive flow of global trade.
The problem is, there are very few alternative routes if this one gets blocked.
Every day, dozens of massive tankers pass through here like a crowded highway.
Even a small conflict or threat here can shake global energy markets instantly. News spreads fast, and markets react even faster to fear and uncertainty.
When oil prices rise, currencies in many countries start to weaken.
Ships may try longer routes, but that increases time and costs dramatically. Shipping insurance becomes expensive because the risk of conflict rises. As risks increase, the cost of moving goods across the world shoots up. And eventually, all those costs reach you as higher prices. Food becomes more expensive because transport and fuel cost more. Even your electricity bills can rise because energy markets are connected.
Small businesses struggle as costs rise and customers spend less.
This creates a cycle where rising costs keep pushing prices even higher. Governments and central banks try to control inflation, but it's not easy. But higher rates also slow down the economy itself. If things get worse, the world could face a recession. Investors panic, and markets become unstable and unpredictable. And all of this can begin from one narrow passage in the world.
As tensions rise, military forces move closer, turning this trade route into a potential battlefield. Fighter jets patrol the skies, and every movement increases the risk of escalation.
One small attack, or even an accident, can trigger global panic within minutes. Shipping companies pause operations because the risk becomes too dangerous.
Oil prices spike instantly as global supply fears take over the market.
Fuel prices jump quickly, and drivers feel the shock almost overnight.
Ports slow down, and global supply chains begin to freeze under pressure. Goods become scarce and prices rise faster than people expect.
Investors react with fear, sending stock markets into sharp declines.
As of this morning, we have over 500 aircraft grounded. The impact on scheduled flights is severe, with cancellations expected to last through the week.
Factories reduce production as energy costs hit record highs.
Jobs are affected as businesses struggle to survive rising costs.
Governments step in, trying to stabilize markets and protect their economies.
Countries release emergency oil reserves to calm rising prices. But inflation continues to rise, affecting everything from food to housing.
Economists predict that if conflict stabilizes, inflation may gradually ease.
Recovery depends on multiple factors: energy flow, stable politics, and global cooperation.
Emergency oil reserves act as a buffer, keeping global markets from crashing.
As you can see, the steep climb in global fuel prices has finally stabilized. This is excellent news for the market.
Smart investing strategies can protect portfolios during future crises.
Diplomatic negotiations play a key role, reducing conflict risks in strategic regions.
Economists predict moderate recovery if tensions ease and oil flows resume.
Diversifying energy sources globally can prevent future shocks from one strait. If markets stabilize, ordinary families can finally feel relief at the grocery store. Investing in alternative energy reduces global dependence on conflict-prone regions.
With strategic planning and diplomacy, global trade can safely resume.